Well, I've been wanting to do this YouTube about my miracle. The biggest, plain, flat out, easy to understand miracle that happened to me when I was about 9 years old. My friend John Boylan and I were coming home from school, and I said, well, why don't we go to the new construction site and climb down this hole, and whoever gets to the top of it is the king of the club. So we climbed down the hole, and I got started up the wall first, and it was a hole with a sloped part. It was about, I don't know, 6 feet wide and 10 feet deep, and there was a slope part, and then a flat muddy part, and then a wall straight up that we were supposed to climb. And well, I got up the wall first, and John was waiting in the mud for me down below, and he says, "Hey, I'm stuck." And I said, "Oh, okay, I'll help you." And I jumped down in to help him, and then I got stuck. So we're stuck in the ground, 10 feet below the street level, and we were a little bit concerned, and we had some surveyor sticks with us for some reason, and we tried to use those to pull us out of the hole, but that didn't work. And I was wearing summer underwear, so I tried to slip out of my boots and my pants, but that didn't work. And it was November 21st, so it was kind of cold out, and we were really worried. And after a while we started crying, and we started praying, and we could hear my mom going by, honking for me, yelling for me, because we had to go pick up my dad every night at the bus line. And so we were really concerned, and I blacked out, and I said, "God give me strength," and I lifted him up out of the mud and set him on the slope part, and said, I remember Kim too, and saying, "Go get the police, go get the police." And he ran out and ran back home and said, "Bruce is dead, Bruce is dead." And the neighbor guy across the street had been a volunteer fireman. We got a rope out, and this other guy went with him, and another neighbor guy who I really don't even know his name. The other guy was Ray Kakabar. He was across the street neighbor, and he came out there and lowered a rope to me and told me to loop it around my arms and under my arms, and he pulled me out, and I ran back to the house, and I think my mom was still gone at that time. And I went in the house, and my mom got home soon after that and told me to get in the tub, and got in the fairly warm but not real hot water, and cops stopped by to see if I had swallowed any dirt, and that was it. And so that's the thing that's really kind of helped my my faith in God through thick and thin. I mean, I lifted him out of the mud. We were both in the mud up to around our knees, and I lifted him right out of the mud and onto the slow part, and otherwise we would have got hypothermia. You know, it was like November 21st. So I left my shoe there, and I had to go back and get it the next day, and that was kind of scary, but I did it, you know, got back on the horse, as they say, which I did do one time. I got bucked off the horse, and my uncle was insistent that I get back on the horse, and I got on the horse, and I'm a horse rider now too, so praise the Lord. Beautiful day here in the park. Right off of Ontario River Road.